Okay, so let's have a look at web services. Here we are, we're on a web page. This is Firefox. As I'm sure you all know, I can type in at the address here a website I want to go to. So I'm going to go to www.bcu.ac.uk, hit enter, and we know that eventually the web page from BCU should appear in our browser. Fantastic. So let's have a look what was actually going on behind the scenes. What we've got here is a model of an internet. We've got some computers here in Bob's home. So I've got his PC, his laptop and a tablet. He's connected to his home network, and his home network connects down to the internet service provider, and the internet service provider connects him to the internet, and somewhere there on the internet is a computer which is a web server for bcu.ac.uk. So let's get some of the terminology straight first of all. The web server, which is this computer here, runs web services, and that makes web pages available. And the client computer over here runs client services, such as a web browser, to request web pages. So having a look here at the web server, we can click on the web server, we can look at the services. It's running HTTP, which is a hypertext transfer protocol. That's what we use for web services. And you can see here we've got some files, one of which is called index.html. That's always the first file of a website. And here you go. If you know HTML coding, you can see that this is heading here, font size 2, Birmingham City University, welcome to BCU, etc. So this here is the actual web page stored on the web server. And its address is www.bcu.ac.uk. So to get that web page, what do? We can go over to, we'll do it on his laptop. We'll go over to Bob's laptop. We'll open up the web browser software, which is our client software, and we'll type in the web address www.bcu.ac.uk, and we'll hit go. Now, when we hit go, what we're actually doing is we're running this in simulation mode. So I'm just going to minimize this down out of the way for the moment, and I'm going to hit play. And what we can do in this mode is we can see the request coming forward. So here's the request going out to the ISP, out, oh here it comes, sorry I missed it first time, to the internet and up to the web server. The web server serving the page, and it's going back all the way to Bob's laptop. And if we have a look what's happening in Bob's laptop now, we're going to get back hold of that page. Here you go, you can see the page is starting to come down. You can see it's carrying on making more requests. It's because to build a web page there's actually several requests. There was our welcome BCU header, some links there. I'm guessing the bit that's taking a little while to come down is actually the picture, because it looks like it's at several packets, and there you go, there's a picture arrived. So what we've seen in that very short video is, just to reiterate, the laptop running a web browser, which is a client machine. We've typed in the address of the website we want. So as a client, it sends a request, a GET request, to the internet, to the address of the web server that we want. It comes all the way through the internet, so it's a web server. The web server then gets a file from its hard drive and sends a copy of that file back to the laptop with the web page information on. If the web page is complicated and is made up of lots of things, then it might take a little bit longer, and it might have to send several requests for the various bits of the page. And that's what web services are.